Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hyperspace Vault. Today, we are going to take a look at this Marvel Legends Spider-Man from the highly anticipated upcoming video game, Spider-Man 2. Let's get right into this. Okay, now before we get into opening the figure, let's take a close look at the packaging. I really love the packaging for this figure. I've been waiting for this figure for a very long time, and now I've finally gotten it in hand. And on the front here, we just have a product image because of the plastic-free packaging, of course. But thankfully, that will be changing soon. We'll be going back to plastic packaging and have the windows, thankfully.
Yeah, isn't this the first plastic-free packaging gamer-verse figure we've seen?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Then on the side here, we have the image of the actual thing, like the actual CG model from the teaser trailer. And then on the side, we have another product shot along with the Gamerverse logo. And on the back, we have the figure with his accessories. And then a bunch of this gunk down here that is not needed. So yeah,
I'm kind of surprised this figure came out so early, given that the game doesn't come out for, another month now?
October 20th, which this game is like very highly anticipated. The first game was really, really good, as well as Miles Morales. And I just can't wait for this game to come out. I already have it on pre-order, and I just can't wait for that October 20th release date. But let's go ahead and get into the unboxing.
Oh, it's the plastic or the wax bag paper.
You can see the figure in there. This is kind of weird. It's like an H-shaped kind of thing here. I've never really seen this before. Now let's get him out of here. And here he is, straight out of the box. First impressions are really good. This guy is awesome. And let's just get a closer look at him. And he just looks so cool right there. I mean, that head sculpt is such an upgrade to the original figure. And I really like the color of blue that they used on this one. I do think they should have made it just maybe a little bit darker, but it does look really nice, I think. And then obviously this is the Advanced Suit 2.0, which is slightly updated to the Advanced Suit 1.0, which was the original figure that we got for the first game. But yeah, that just looks really nice. And as for his accessories, he comes with a bunch of web pieces, starting off with this one, which is supposed to go over like an enemy's torso, like he's webbed them up. And then the classic like web line piece, but this time it's like casted in a very, very nice looking translucent plastic, which all the web pieces are in this figure, which that looks very nice. Such an upgrade to the past ones that we gotten, where they've just been white. And then we got the web fist thing. I believe it goes onto his hand there, or I think you can also put it on an enemy's face, I think, to make it look like you webbed up their face. And then he comes with this big like web thing here, and then a kind of like medium-sized one there. So that's pretty cool. A ton of web accessories to have. And then obviously he comes with the two fist hands you can switch out, because in the box he comes with the thwip hand and then the like wall crawling hand. So very nice. And here we have him side by side with the original figure, and already you can start to see the differences all around the figure. Most notably, the original figure has a way darker blue than the new one does, and a slightly darker red, at least showing up on the camera. And I gotta say, the head sculpt for the old one, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. I never really liked it, and I don't think it really looks like the game at all. which I think that's what they were trying to go for, was that Insomniac mask, but then they just like failed miserably with it. And then with this new figure, it kind of just like blows the old one out of the park. I mean, the head sculpt is just a complete upgrade right there. The lens shape is like spot on, and the overall just like head shape is spot on as well. And I think this figure is a totally new figure from the old figure. I mean, I think we've seen this mold before with some past modern figures, but I think it's a full-on, like, new tool of the original 2018 Advanced Suit Spider-Man. They might have reused some pieces in the legs, but other than that, from the, like, torso and, like, the arms and everything, I think they're all new. The arms and legs are pinless, of course, and also we now have toe joints, which is very nice for getting him into some of those Spider-Man poses, some of those like classic Spider-Man poses. And then you can also see the differences in the suit between the Advanced Suit 1.0 and the Advanced Suit 2.0. But yeah, I do think that the new figure is a drastic upgrade from the old one. I really think this figure is worth picking up if you are very excited for the game to come out. And even if you're not even a fan of the games, I do think this is still an amazing figure that you have to pick up. The articulation is very nice. The paint applications are very nice. It's just a really nice figure. And here's a close-up of the old figure head sculpt. Now let's just bring in the new figure and see how much of a drastic upgrade that is. I mean, that is just insane how much that is an upgrade right there. The camera will focus. There we go. The new one looks way more accurate to the Insomniac Spider-Man there than this one does. I mean, I really don't know what they were going for with that one. I don't know if they were trying or not, but I mean, this one just like blew it out of the park there. That is very nice. Let's get a close-up of that right there. The lens shape is just on point. You know, this Spider-Man was different when they first introduced it. The Insomniac Spider-Man. It was different than a bunch of the other Spider-Man. And especially with that, like, lens shape, it was very unique to the Insomniac Spider-Man, and they just nailed it with this new figure. I don't know what they were going for with that old one. It looks like they were trying to do it, and then they just kind of like failed miserably. So yeah, that looks very nice. And one thing I would do with this old figure, just because I thought it looked better, I would take the head off and get the head to a classic Spider-Man figure, Marvel Legends figure, and just pop it on there. And there we go. Already, I think that looks a whole lot better. Even though, just like the old one, it's not accurate, I do think it looks a whole lot better, though, than this one does. I mean, there's just something off about that. That just head shape overall is just really bad, in my opinion. So yeah, I think that does look a whole lot better on the old figure. But obviously, that won't be a problem any longer with this guy coming in to take a spot on the display. That looks very nice. I just can't say enough how much of an upgrade that really is.
The black lines are so crisp on the suit compared to the old one. I mean, I guess it benefits from the photoreal printing that Hasbro does now. And yeah, those black lines, especially on the mask and head, are so crisp. Okay.
And there he is, posed up next with the Miles Morales figure from the game, from the Miles Morales game. I believe they released that figure a couple years ago when that game came out. They are releasing a new Miles Morales from Spider-Man 2 though, but I don't think we'll be picking that one up since his suit is basically identical. I think he just has like some red stripe on his arm or something like that changes the suit from that one. And then he just comes with some updated accessories. Like, I think he comes with these webs, maybe, and then I know he comes with the cat. So yeah, that just looks awesome. Those two standing right there. I can't wait for the game to come out so we can play as both of them and see the just amazing cutscenes that they're going to be in. That just looks awesome right there. And there he is up next with the Velocity suit from the 2018 game. They released a couple Spider-Man PS4 figures like a couple years ago in some random Marvel Legends wave. One of them was this Velocity suit, and then I think one of them was Spider Armor Mark III, if I'm not mistaken, which we didn't end up picking that one up, but we did end up picking the Velocity suit up, and I think it just looks really nice, especially up next to this Spider-Man 2 Peter Parker figure. So, my final thoughts on this figure is that this figure is awesome. If you don't have this figure, I do think it is definitely worth a pickup if you are really a fan of the game, or if you're just a collector. You know, I think this figures are really worth it. Even if you have the original figure, it's just so much of a vast upgrade that I think it's definitely worth it. You know, I hope we get more figures from Spider-Man 2 in the future, like some of the villains, like Kraven, and then Venom, and then obviously, you know, I had to say it at some point, the black suit Spider-Man that we're going to be getting in that game. I hope we get a black suit Peter Parker figure from Spider-Man 2. I mean, we never got any villains from the first game, and up until recently, they made a 2-pack with Martin Lee and a demon. So, you know, eventually I feel like we'll get them. But yeah, final thoughts on this figure. It's very awesome. The paint applications are great. The articulation's also great. I really love that toe articulation now. You can really put them in some crazy poses like this. And, you know, I think I just gotta give this figure a 10 out of 10. It comes with so many accessories. It's such a great figure. It's such a vast upgrade from the original one, especially in that head sculpt right there. It's definitely worth a pickup. Well, I guess that will have to about wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to go down and hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I make a new video and you could be the first to watch. And if you want to support what we do here, make sure to hit the join button. I believe it's only 99 cents a month. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.